Well, we better get started. This one's going to take a while. I don't know. I'm predicting probably 5 minutes. Let's get busy with it. And this is the last problem of intermediate algebra. At least for right now, anyway. It's been a long and windy road up into this point of our career. Oh my gosh, I remember when I was learning this stuff. I tell you, it's an important class because it's the foundation for calculus, finite, statistics, not so much statistics, but calculus anyway, and finite. Anywhere we got intermediate algebra to deal with, the intermediate steps. All right, let's go ahead and take, let's take this over to the right. Let's do that. Let's try that out. You know, the key to making a good grade in math is practice, practice, and practice. And I mean practice some more. Okay, so what we want to do now is we got to get rid of this radical over here on the left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and square it. But what I do to the left, I got to do to the right. So let's square that too. If you don't do that, they get jealous. All right. Okay, so we're going to square the square root. Square root falls away. And now we'll go ahead and rewrite the right-hand side, but we're going to set it up for multiplication here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and multiply this out. So that's going to be 2 times 2. Which is 4, and then we're going to have 2 times the square root of x minus 5. I guess I better start writing smaller. Plus, what do we got going on next? Oh, these two here. Multiply them together. And lastly, we got the square root of x minus 5 times the square root of x minus 5. So the square roots are going to fall away. And we're left with x minus 5 and no room. Okay. So rewrite 2x minus 3 is equal to, all right, let's look at our like terms here. We got a 4. What else we got? And we got this negative 5 over here. So that's going to be negative 1, looks like. And let's see, we got a, oh. Man, did I do that right? I think so. Alright, I was going to cancel some stuff out, but nothing cancels. So these are two both like terms, and there's 2 of each. That's going to be 4 square roots of x minus 5. And then we got that plus x over here. We don't want to forget. Okay, looking at this closely, it looks to me like we're going to be taking over to the left-hand side. We're going to take this over to the left and this here over to the left. So let's do that. So 2x minus 3 plus 1. Okay, add 1 to both sides. I just say take it over to the left. And then subtract x from both sides. Right, it's taking this one over to the left. And we're left now with 4 times the square root of x minus 5. Yeah, we're getting there eventually. Let's go ahead and clean up the left-hand side. We have a 2x minus x. That gives us x. We have minus 3 plus 1. So that gives us minus 2 is equal to 4 times the square root of x minus 5. Now I know that if I square root both sides, I can get rid of that square root. Square both sides, I can get rid of the square root's what I meant to say. So let's do that. Square both sides. Okay, what do we got? This is going to end up being x minus 2 times x minus 2, so we'll have to multiply that out. And this, okay, this is going to be 4 squared, which is 16. And then when we square the square root falls off. And that's what the right-hand side looks like. Let's go ahead and multiply the left-hand side out. So x times x is x squared minus 2x. Okay, minus 2x. And then negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Go ahead and distribute that 16 across. 16 times 5 is, what is 16 times 5? 32, let's see. 32, 64, 80. Is that right? 80. I think that's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's 80. Okay. Anyway. Alright, cleaning this thing up. We have x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 16x minus 80. So we're going to get this thing into the quadratic equation in standard form, and let's do that. Let's bring that 16x over and the 80x over to the left, so that becomes minus 16x and plus 80. It's equal to 0. That's how I see it. I mean, you could subtract 16x from both sides, whatever, however you want to see that. So we have x squared, like terms, negative 4x minus 16x is going to be negative 20x. Right? We have 4 and 80. That makes that 84. Now we need to factor. That might be tricky. So let me think about this for a second. Usually what I start with on these 84s, I'll divide by 2. That gives us 24. But 2 and 24 is not going to get us 20. Okay, I think I know what it is. It's x (6 and 14). 6 times 14 is 84. We add them, we get, so it's going to have to be a minus and a minus. And that needs to be defined a little better. 6 and 14 is 24, 6, 7, 8, 84. Yeah, negative 6 times, or plus, negative 14 is negative 20. Okay. 9 minutes. Boy, I made that prediction wrong, didn't I? I think I said 5 in the beginning. It's going to take to do this problem. Alright, where are we at? X is equal to 6. Possible solution, x is equal to 14. So these are your two possible solutions. You should always go up. Where are we at? Very top. And plug these in. Make sure that that left-hand side is equal to 2. I'll let you do that. That's your homework problem. Okay? And I'll just tell you that I think they're both solutions, but need to check it anyway. Okay, well, that pretty much ends intermediate algebra. And hope you had fun. Hope it helped you out. I'll see you in the next course.